morning, peeps. Welcome back to the Old Yorkshire Git Tries on this think Thursday morning. I should know it's a Thursday because I've just been and done the big shop, which is why I'm a little bit late. Because our Dub starts work again tomorrow for a week on. Well, back to being bored all day. Anyway, my name's Russ. Cue credits. That's it. Smash your back door in.
Wow.
I hope this isn't saying the usual.
Right, how are we all doing? I hope you're all well. It's a bit chilly today. I think I'm noticing more because I've turned heating off. I've got to try and save a few bob, haven't I? Anyway, yeah, we was doing that variant dungeon thing yesterday and I kept failing it, didn't I? Well, I failed it once. I got absolutely mullered. But I went back and checked the patch notes and there is a Hildebrands quest. So we need to go to Solution 9. Yes, I read it wrong. I thought it was a continuation because it's like gives it first quest then thing, but when I looked and it's two separate things. You've got this fairy tale book quest and you got a Hildebrands quest. So let's go and have a look. Where's Solution 9? There we are. Solution 9. Let's go. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day, had a good day, or about to have a good day. I'll spoil it in a bit for you though. I've got a right rant today. Oh, bloody hell. And it's against my favourite news channel. Can't say I'm biased. I'll have a go at anybody. Hang on, let me zoom out a bit. There we go. Yes. GB News. Oh, they totally cocked up this morning. I just turned around to our Dubs and I said, how dare they? Ethernet. Got to try and remember where it is now. Is it that one? I think it's Need for Speed. Yes, it's that one. Need for Speed. Yes, they were having a go at Trump. All four of them. Two presenters and the two guests. How dare he have a go at our Prime Minister, say he's weak and he's not Winston Churchill and everything else. How dare he say things like that? It's got nothing to do with him. He should stick to his own. And I thought, hang on a minute. He shouldn't be allowed to take the mickey out of our Prime Minister. Okay. Which country was it then that when President Trump came on an official visit allowed people who were protesting against him to fly a great big balloon of Donald Trump wearing a nappy and being a crybaby? Massive balloon floating away, and we allowed that. So I'm not surprised Donald Trump's having a go at us. How dare him speak the truth? How much did I miss? Nothing, I've just started, Shanks. Yes. So we fly a balloon like that and think it's alright, but Trump turns around and calls Keir Starmer a weakling. And, oh, how dare he? Oh, a bunch of bloody hypocrites. Oh, you know me and hypocrites. I think it was down here. I think we're going down. I don't know where we're going, what we're doing. Oh, what's that duck following me for? I think it was down here. And then it was to the right, I think. Maybe not. Shall we pull the map up? I've gone too far. Is it in here then? Nope. Is it in there? Hard boiled. There he is. Let's get rid of the map. Yeah, that Gabbo one, isn't it? That's that. Art of War thing that I'm doing. That's why that's on there. The old AAC Cruiserweight. Yes, our government can't have it both ways. You're either polite to each other or you're not. And if anything, we started it. We started it, didn't we? By letting them fly that bloody great big inflatable Donald Trump crybaby thing. And we allowed it. But as soon as Trump has a bad word to say about Keir Starmer, oh, how... I know, it surprised me with GB News. I'm surprised one of them didn't turn around and say, well, we did it to him. But no, they're all saying, oh, how dare Donald Trump say that? Well, he dare say it because he's right. We're slow off the mark. Everybody on my forces pages, even the serving ones, obviously stayed anonymous because they don't want to get in trouble. They're saying, why wasn't we sent the ships? Because we're talking Navy, of course. Why weren't the ships sent like a couple of weeks ago in preparation? Because they knew it was going to happen. I don't care what. Oh, we didn't know. Yes, you bloody did. Why do you think America had all those ships in the Gulf? Duh. So we should have sent at least one ship down. Just down. It's Cyprus. We've got a base there, so it's totally legitimate. You're not threatening nobody, and just out. Hey, look, we're on a visit. Just ready in case. Instead, we'll send one ship, but it's going to take 2 weeks. Henry VIII, Dub said this, because Henry VIII will be spinning in his grave. The Grand Master of the Royal Navy. And he's not the only one. It weren't that much longer and Maggie had sent a full fleet down to the Falklands. She didn't waste no time. God, he's so wishy-washy, and he doesn't like confrontation, and he definitely does not like the armed forces. Well, you need them. Alright, except, let's go, shall we? That's me rant over with. Albert, I was hoping you'd drop by. What is it, hard-boiled? I took a bit of doing. Oh, it took a bit of doing. Oh, bloody eyes playing up. It took a bit of doing, but I was able to widen the crack. Oh, matron. I made it. Oh, it made in that storage device and yank out a couple of new scraps of data or data, depending where you come from. Hope you're well, Jenks. Thanks for joining. The first file just so happened to be a record of Carnelian's procedure. Seems the bastard soul was poured into one of those clot-type monsters. They've got an annoying talent for mimicking shapes and faces, which is exactly what Carnelian took advantage of when he tricked us with his fake Kamaka. Oh, of course, yeah, I've just remembered. Hey, Hildy! Never fear, Inspector Hildebrands is here. And there's eeny meeny macaraka bum bum. The other file I pulled had details on yet another monster-fied criminal. This mook, sorry, she just made me laugh with her waving. This mook was nabbed for repeated vehicular, it's a bloody weird word, vehicle. It's a vehicular violations, riding his air wheel too fast, making reckless manoeuvres, endangering others. That sort of thing, according to the data, he's running around in the body of a cactuar now. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, he's doing karaoke, look. And now the end is near. And so, judging by... Oh, I'm off on one, sorry. Judging by what we've seen of that researcher's schemes, he'll have dispatched the prickly speed demon somewhere outside the dome. But where? Dun dun dun. Rejoice, my good detective. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry. Or inquiry, depending on where you go. comparing the very direction you seek. I have it straight from the mouth of the real Kamaka that an ambulatory cactus piloting a flying contraption was supposedly observed streaking through the sky on a southerly bearing. Alas, despite hastening to confirm this sighting, our intrepid sheriff arrived too late to see the needle-covered individual in question. The report was summarily dismissed as fanciful imaginings of inebriated townsfolk. Oh yeah, I'll go with that. The insistent chirp of veteran instinct nonetheless impelled me to investigate. Thus did my faithful assistant and I venture further south to question the colourful crowds of Tuliudel. It's Tuliuli. Yes. There to find sober witnesses eager to tell of an airborne succulent. They said it was moving at incredible pace, sat astride a vehicle like the ones the mechanical invaders had ridden, last seen zipping past a dirigible before vanishing into the clouds to the south. Alexandria's soldiers ride on air wheelers, so unless there's another flying cactuar out there, I think we have our man. Good work. Almost too good, in fact. Ding! Go on, come on. No, oh, I thought they were going to go ding, flashy teeth. Over there. Is that a new case I spy? Hardly had to bait the hook. They're the real deal, all right. Although, come to think of it, I don't know why anyone would bother impersonating either of them to begin with. At least the lead seems solid enough, but if we're serious about catching this guy, we'll need an air wheeler of our own. I've got one. Come on, there's a shop nearby that does custom jobs. Right, but I've got one. I don't need to buy one. Speak with Hard Boiled. Pull up the map. Do. Right, hang on. There it is. It takes a while for my mouse to be recognised as soon as you say. It's not bloody cheap. It's a razor. Hard Boiled. This is the place. I used to be a regular here, but I ain't been back in a while. Let's see if they still remember me. Oh, I have got something else to say. It's just come to me, but I'll have a chat in a minute. Well, look who the wind blew in. Mon homme, I've come for me steed. That battered old scrap heap, it's been rusting on my garage floor so long I doubt it would manage a slow trot, let alone a gallop. Happy to give it a tune-up if you've got the credits to burn, but I'll need you to supply some parts. A new high-voltage battery and superconductor coil at a minimum. The chronometer's ticking. I'll see if I can get my hands on a battery, but can you track down the coil? Okay. These soft-boiled dopes wouldn't know a suspension spring from an anti-gravity gimbal, but you I can trust to find the right part without cracking under the pressure. I'm on it, detective. Hard Boiled seems desperate to get this air wheeler up and running, so I'll give you a tip. You want a coil quick light, then salvaging the rides of defective sentries is your best bet. I'll even lend you this handy gadget But what gadget? You ain't got nothing in your hand. Set off the distress signal on the west side of Old Alexandria. You'll soon have some murderous mechanical company to dismantle for parts. Amazing, these invisible gadgets, aren't they? I'll take these two along with me on the battery hunt. Good luck out there. Yeah, my kids were posting on, well, we got a family messenger group, and they were posting on there, and my little princess put it up. It was, I think it looks like it was off Facebook. Why has that suddenly gone off? Don't tell me. iTunes. I bet it's iTunes at them in the background. Got an update. Yes, and it's for an up and coming. Oh, stop it. It bloody is iTunes. Yes, it's iTunes. Yes, for an up and coming open world RPG game set in the world of Tolkien. So basically it's Lord of the Rings, but the whole Lord of the Rings world. And Arctic Camo and Zybel, well, Arctic Camo said that's a hell of an undertaking to make that an open world game. It's a huge map when you think of it. Zybel said it'd be great if they could do it, but I agree with Arctic Camo. It'd be a huge undertaking. So, is it fake news? Is it just an AI thing on Facebook to get you clicking and doing comments, or is there really going to be a Lord of the Rings open world RPG? Anybody know? Let me know. Comments, Discord, links below. I just don't know. I've not seen nothing about it. Nothing's ever popped up on my feeds or anything. So I don't know. It'd be great if it is. I'll definitely be playing it. And what was the other one? Oh, Highguard. Highguard have pulled the plug. What, 6 weeks in? When I've got, I don't get it. Why don't they look at the games? You know, Expedition 33. Look at things like that and think, why is that a hit? And just think, right, well, we'll do it along the similar lines. I know a lot of people keep saying, oh, you know, wokeness and all this lot. I don't mind if there's alternate bits in it. I ain't got a problem with that. Just don't ram it down our faces. That's what people don't like. I love the well, apart from Veilguard. Oh dear, that was terrible. But all the other Dragon Age games I absolutely loved. And on that one you can have a relationship, well, you know, have a same-sex relationship, have an opposite-sex relationship, have an interracial relationship. I always went with the elf. Always went with the elf. I don't know why. There's just something about her. I always went with the elf. So, no, I ain't got a problem. And I love those games. But they don't learn. Ubisoft's in big trouble. Yeah, well, I think at their highest, what, 6 years ago, it was something like $65 a share. It's down to $3.50 now. Bloody hell! I'm glad I didn't invest in them. Don't mind investing at $3.50 a share and it ending up at $66. That's nice. Shall we have a look at the map? Because I'm waffling again, aren't I? Right, we've got to go. The Art of War. What's that one? Oh, that's the other one. So what's Gabbro then? Don't know. I thought that. Oh. Right, we're going there. So let's fast travel. I don't know what Gabbro is. Obviously a quest. I thought it was that one I was doing, the Cruiserweight M2, but it's not according to this. Right, mount up. Doo-doo-doo. Right, we'll find this location. Location. There it is. Go on, Puxy. Right, dismount. Get ready, because I bet there's going to be some fighting. Can we cope? That is the question. Be it nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Distress beacon. Let him go. Come on, Albert. Oh, just finish him off. Right, we got him. So we're going back. Okay. I didn't know what I was doing then. Did it show? I thought, what do I do here? Oh, my brain's going. Right, up. Internet. Where was we? Neonstein. How are we doing? Oh, got plenty of time. Excuse me, pal. Coming through. There you go, mon ami. Get your hands on the coil. Yeah, have that one. That'll do the trick. Can't be that hard to find a store what sells batteries. Head over to Nexus Arcade. See what's keeping them. Ah, there it is. Looking for etherite. Or the Ethernet. Nexus Arcade. Do 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 do. Oh, while we're here, we can see to be retainers, can't we? There's a dingling. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Bum 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 bum. complete. Oh, what's that? Oh, minion. I can sell it. Unless somebody wants it, let me know. I can put it in our chest. Let me know. I'll give it a couple of days. If not, I'll sell it. I'll have a look at it again in a minute, and you can make your own minds up. It's a reagent. All right, okay. Reassign. Quit. Quit. Right, so if anybody wants a not so big horn minion, let me know and I shall put it in the chest for you. If not, I shall sell it. Have you tried Lord of Vermilion stuff? Never heard of it. There's oh, hang on. Oh, hello, pretty lady. Come back out. Gotta give it one of them, haven't we? See if it works.
Baby, I'm gonna make your dreams come true.
Oh, the gold saucer activity. Yes, I was absolutely rubbish at it. I didn't have a clue how to do it. Yes, where you use the minions to do special combat. Oh, I was rubbish. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Give it a few goes. I might have to have a re-look at it. Anyway, hard boiled. Right, come on then. We're off. Cutscene. Time is it? Oh, I'll be getting a brew in about 15 minutes. Ooh, dun dun dun. Is that a corpse? A smiling corpse? You needn't fret, detective. This dapper zombie is an old acquaintance of mine. Allow me to introduce myself, good sir. I am a proud member of the Gentle Dead Man and the disciple of Master Zombie Brand. I remember that one now. It's come to me. I've been on the road seeking out new recruits for our merry mouldering band. Said search is what brought me here, and into the midst of this unexpected yet most welcome reunion. I don't usually hold with necromancy, but he seems harmless enough. So, if you've done catching up, we've got a case to work on. In actual fact, our conversation was almost entirely case adjacent. Employing his nose for festering fellows, this gentle zombie traced the stench of necromantic decay to the very facility in which I once slumbered. Yes, I became fast friends with one of the reanimated researchers there. During the process of getting to know each other, he spoke briefly of the only person left alive after the incident. According to my new charnel chum, all the lab workers perished when an accident resulted in the leakage of a highly toxic substance. All that is, save for a single man who habitually wore a protective gas mask. Keshkai. car in it, a Qashqai. Qashqai. Or Kesh. Is it an I or an L? I can't make it out. Qashqai is his name. Was second in command after the overseer himself, yet disdained by his peers as a condescending know-it-all. Oh, I've met some of them in my time. They did, however, grudgingly recognise his passion for his work, even after devoting a full day to official experiments. He would pour his remaining time and energy into some mysterious side project. What's Jenks say? I want to see how Godbert and Julian would react. Boiled, yes. Without Hildebrands being there first, so they only think he got old and treat him like their child. That's true. And he was the sole surviving researcher, you say. Sounds like we finally have a name for our mastermind. Dun dun dun. Courtesy of the shambling undead, no less. No matter how many years I do this job. Well, thanks for that. Glad to be of service. Now, if you'll excuse me, my new recruit and I have a cafe tour planned. Ta-ta. Bye-bye, everybody. So that fellow was an honest-to-God's walking corpse, huh? I've met weird folks in my line of work, but do you always keep company with such oddballs? Yep, that's Albert for you. Shrug of the shoulders. That was out of line. It's just I reckon there are forces in this world you're better off not messing with. Anyway, let me take these parts back to Mon Ami and get my wheeler repaired. Shouldn't take too long. I'll ride him back here and make sure he's running smoothly. You can see the magnificent beast in all its glory. I bet it's a right ramshackle thing. Do do do. Well, maybe not. What one? I know I've got one, but that's better than mine. Cool, would you look at that? Eeny, eeny, macaracka, rum, bum, bum. Oh, Hildy. Oh, it's that spy. What do you think, Albert? I call him Night Stallion. He's a custom job built for yours truly and has far too much horsepower for the average mook to handle. Anti-gravity capabilities are standard, but when it comes to ground speed, he's been tweaked to achieve the highest possible performance. The trick is to install quick heating motor coils. Taking it apart. But won't the increased heat compromise the magnetic field integrity, you ask? No, I didn't. Well, that's a valid concern. A hotter drivetrain responds completely differently when you open up the throttle and get those filthy hands off my ride. I merely thought to enhance your beloved steed with a touch of Salamanderville. So you've had this amazing machine this whole time. Why haven't you been riding it till now? Ah, so fresh-faced and innocent, the spitting image of my assistant. We can see you. I can see it. I'll never forget the day I got my spurs. It was right after I'd caught Carl Neelian. I'd been simmering in thoughts of vengeance, fit to burst my shell at any moment. To be fair, the Mandeville are good at upgrading stuff they don't fully understand. That's true, Jinx. Got him. The big house is too good for the likes of the Crime King. See you in hell, your majesty. Do you feel lucky, punk? You was too slow. Should just do it. Should have pulled the trigger when you had the chance. Told you. You've gone soft, hard boiled. Get the joke? I do. This flashback exceeds the legal length. Laced with illicit embellishments, no doubt. Stick to the facts. Oh dear, I've got a brew. Where's Albert's gloves gone? Oh, I was going to say, where's his gloves? How are we doing on time? Oh, 37 minutes. To cut to the chase, my assistant was avenged. Slinging the Crime King into the slammer took me off the boil, and riding cold just ain't my style. But now the Cornelian's on the streets again. It's time for me to get back in the saddle. I'm just thinking, wouldn't it be nice to have a motorbike and do it up like that? I mean, underneath it would be just the basic motorbike frame, but you know, bit of, you wouldn't need to mod it much, would you? Some LEDs. Oh, look beautiful. They were saying that Cactual Punk flew over Tuliole, then blew past a dirigible on his way south. What kind of territory are we looking at? Lots of big trees, are there? Then let's make this Yak-Tail's dirigible landing our starting point. I'll take Nike Stallion and meet you there. Never touch another man's ride. Alright, that's it then, is it? Maybe not. Right, we shall find our way to this cocktail dirigible landing. See you there. I'm pretty sure it was Yak's Tail, Inspector. Wistful woman. Eyes off Albert, we've got a job to do. Yoctoral. Ikbrax. Go. Mount up. Hang on. Check on the mender while we're here. Yeah, let's. No. I'm alright, I know 95% will be okay. Shouldn't have a problem with that. I made it. Even this jaded old gumshoe had to appreciate that view coming over the treetops. Anyway, I talked to the locals while waiting for you lot to arrive, and one fella had seen Master Cacto flying down to the lower forests. I told the biggest place out that way is a settlement called Mamook, so that'll be our next destination. Let's head over there, walk the streets, and ask some questions. The usual. Hold on, what's Jenk say? Also remember that Lalafell that has the hots for Nashu. Yes, he still appears during the cutscenes from time to time. Yeah, I keep my eye out for him. Very good detective, but what's become of our wondrous wheeler? Night Stallion would draw more attention than I'd like. I'll use the autopilot function to call him if I need him. Otherwise we'll make do with our own 2 feet. Alright, we've been walking then. We're on walkabout. To where? Let's go and have a look. To the map. That must be Mamook. They build things different. I'm impressed because the travel from Aozi to Kagani was said to be harsh. It's true. That must be Mamook. We ain't got time to admire the architecture. Spread out and find someone who's clapped eyes on the cactus. Mount up, be easier, won't it? Map. First one's over this way. Lionel. I did see an unusual creature riding a strange vehicle through the forest at breakneck speeds. The vehicle's terrible noise is what drew my attention, followed by the incomprehensible yelling of its pilot. Yet the sight of this posturing man-plant was so absurd I found myself more bemused than frightened. Be careful, my friend. So we got 3. Where's the other one? Right down there. Zoom out a bit. Bakul. Hey up, Paul, how you doing? The subject of recent gossip, I crossed paths with the creature myself and was indeed odd. But the machine it rode upon was the true wonder. It pulled up alongside me and my wyver challenged us to a race, then zoomed off with astounding swiftness. If you're planning to catch that fiend, you'll need an equally miraculous mount. Is Merrill? You alright, Merrill? I've encountered the fiend you described. The forest has its share of fantastical creatures, but this one was undeniably out of place. I observed it smashing one of the giant meteorites with a club, then racing away with broken pieces. Make of that what you will. Right. Go back and speak with Hildy. How are we doing? And then from Limpsa to Tullially was even worse. And yet he is broke, has no power and still managed to get there. I don't think we're meant to look into it that deep, I'm afraid. I'm only clock watching because my brew's going cold. Well, not quite yet, but it will be in a bit. I can drink it while I'm doing me. I was going to say editing. Editing my arse when I'm doing me titles. The testimonies I gathered were very much the same. There is a cacto racing around here, that much can be certain. And now the end is near. But if he's making stops to bag meteorite fragments, then this ain't no simple joyride. Talk to me, Albert. Something about those rocks I ought to know? Uh-huh. Some kind of special etheric radiation, huh? We haven't pieced together Keshkaye's big plan yet, but he seems really interested in those space stones. Which means we've got a good chance of finding his spiky goon, staking out the spots where the meteorites are. If we nab the cactor, we can make him lead us to the researcher and to Cornelian. When I say us, I mean me and the Night Stallion, of course. Once we find him, the rest of you won't be giving chase without an air-wheeler. I need no such contrivance. These legs have been conditioned by an intensive chocobo bearing exercise regime. Well, good luck to him. Still think he's a weak-willed punk, but I can't deny that uncanny body of his is made of sterner stuff. Let's get on with it then. I hear there's a few good-sized meteorites alongside the road that leads out of town. We'll start at the near end and hope the mook puts in an appearance. Let's go. Dum dum dum. Where are we going? I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Out there. Right. Mount up. Thread the needle. Hey. Dismount. Vantage point. And we'll wait. No wheeler riding cacto around here. Let's move on. That idiot inspector took off like he had the case all sewn up, but running fast didn't find him any leads, did it? And here I thought he was onto something. That way, Nashu, I think I may be onto something. Where are we going now? Mount up. Hey, Ray. And once more. No sign of him either. On to the next one. I detect a hint of criminality in that direction. Onwards, Nashu. We mustn't let the detective beat us to the punch. Hey, tankety tank. Thread the needle. Hildebrands is anything but weak-willed. That's true. He's sturdy. He's made of sturdy stuff. Look out and stand aside, or it's 1,000 needles in your hide. Make way for the unmatchable, uncatchable Spike. This one looks ripe for the smashing. Hold it right there. I'm going to need you to hop off that air wheeler. Ah, you must be the blowhards I was warned about. Think you can give orders to the succulent speedster? My ride is maxed out with black market mods and there ain't no one faster. Keep up if you can, slowpokes. That's the way it's got to be. Challenge accepted. To me, Night Stallion, it's time to burn rubber. I'm right behind you. Go for it. And I'm right behind you, Inspector. Just take it easy for a bit. Well, you've got mounts, Albert. Summon a mount. Yeah. Damn it, the stallion's at full gallop and I'm still trailing. It would seem you require my assistance after all. You caught up with me on foot? Fine, change of plans. Where's my damn python? I'll just tweak the weapon's elemental settings. With you steering and me providing the thrust, that fiend will soon learn a harsh lesson. Nothing outruns a fired up Mandeville man. Got a bit of jet power. Good old Hildy. Are they actually gaining on me? Come on then, I feel the needle for speedle. Actually, needle for speed, he's saying. We did it. Victory is ours. Uh-oh, that don't look good. Right, get this little bit done and then that'll be it for today. Can't believe it, my undefeated record, my legendary win streak, it's over. And yet I feel strangely content. Enough, you win, just hand me over to the coppers and be done with it. So the researcher forced you to work for him like he did with the other fiends. That's right, told me to smash and grab the meteorites from the forest, but not what you wanted them for. All this way to nab some delinquent goon and no leads on Cash Kale. Or Cornelian to show for it. Not to mention my beautiful ride getting trashed. That one's on you, Hildy. Perhaps we can try running together next time. If you're looking for Cash Katie, I know exactly where he'll be, waiting for my meteorite delivery over by the cliffs southwest of here. Why didn't you say so sooner? I bet Carnelian is there with him. He won't escape me this time. I leave this criminal capture in your custody. Fiendish appearance aside, 'tis a man's soul within, so please treat him accordingly. Now let us follow the detective to this cliff, shall we? I ensure these villains are served a gentleman's justice. I wonder if the guy recognises the slayer of the royal family. Like, nah, Farmer may be trapped in the body of a monster, but he's the real monster. Have you seen what he did to the royal family? And then this, his escapades on the Arcadia. That's true. Right, that's where we're going to finish for today. We shall zoom in. Get rid of the map. We'll crack on with this tomorrow. Right, Albert, say goodbye to the boys and girls. Bye everybody. Take a pew. Send your love. Can't have a brew then. Cheers, Jakes. You take care, my friend. Thank you all for watching. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Most of all, stay safe. And until tomorrow, I'll see thee.